with me something that no one has yet seen. Bones of children unearthed at the residential school last week.
So some of you might know Winnie, and she is she's the chair or coordinator of the Sam Yinden chair here at Ryerson. And she's the one who actually brought Kevin here for this book. It's not really a book launch, but book signing. Is it a book launch?
Well, it's a prolonged launch.
A prolonged launch. So I wanted to read some words from Winnie. I wish to express my sincere apology for not being able to attend this event in person. For the past 2.5 years, I chaired an action center that worked with a group of 2,000 auto parts immigrant workers who were made jobless as a result of sudden plant closure. Tonight there's a graduation ceremony for 400 of them who, against all odds, have successfully finished their second career training. Because the Minister of Training Colleges and Universities is attending, we ended up having to organize the event around his schedule. So again, my apologies. In 2008, the Canadian government finally issued a public apology on the residential school system. Now the general public can breathe a sigh of relief, feel good about themselves, and carry out the collective blindness to the colonization of Aboriginal peoples on a daily basis. There seems to be a sense that we have apologized. What more do you want? This collected, gated mentality of racism and colonialism is rooted in a sense of superiority that is ingrained throughout the last 500 years of conquest. Today's event is one of the many ways to continue exposing the unspeakable crime and devastating pain carried out by the deliberate policies, laws, and practices and actions of governments on Aboriginal families, children, and their communities. In reading Kevin's book, and she calls you Kevin, so I'll call you Kevin too. In reading Kevin's book, I'm reminded of Isabel Knockwood's moving memoir, Out of the Depths, on her years in residential school in Nova Scotia. I'm reminded of her acts of resistance, the courage, and perseverance. Her book and her story is a testimony of the survivors of the residential school system in reclaiming their own voices and their own history. Too often, history is written from the perspective of the colonizers, those who are powerful. It is in this spirit of resistance in exposing what has been made invisible, I welcome Kevin to Ryerson, to a space where we can engage in critical dialogue, share perspectives, and identify strategies to challenge the normalcy of white supremacy, racism, and colonialism. So again, I welcome you on behalf of Winnie.
Thank you.
Miigwech.